This is the face of addiction, of poverty, of neglect, of abuse.
I got pregnant with her when I was 16. I was on drugs, her dad was on drugs.
I started using heroin and I couldn't stop.
The disease had me, and I didn't know how to stop.
It got to the point I was hiding dope in my daughter's room.
I started to get high with my mom after I had my daughter.
Why am I wasting my time on this? I should do what I really like to do, which is heroin.
He was in the streets with me, and sometimes I would leave him in motel rooms for 2 and 3 days at a time.
I couldn't get myself to going. Doing drugs, crying every time you do them, looking at your belly and not knowing you have a baby inside.
Kind of just woke up like out of the drug haze, so to speak, in jail again.
That was the turning point when I lost my son because of my disease.
I went into detox and my son came early and they took him from me.
I felt, I think, no hope.
I tried to find other programs, but every door kept closing. Either he was too old or there weren't any beds available.
It's hard to find a place where you can go live with your child. Usually it's just you can't go with your kid, and he really wanted to be with me.
Because there aren't enough places like this, for women to be with their children and recover.
The day that my mom had picked me up from treatment, she said, I found a great place for you. She said it's called Miriam's house, and it's part of Promises Foundation.
I remember the first day that I walked in here, and I looked around and I said, okay, God, these are the sisters that you chose for me to walk my path.
The support at Miriam's house definitely did help me feel like a better mother. It's helping me become a better mother.
I took a 20-week parenting class, and I realized that wasn't enough. I want the knowledge, I want the tools, so that's why I keep going to parenting to give feedback, this is how you told me to do it, this is how I'm doing it, and how does that sound?
I wasn't a good parent, and by being here, this is a perfectly safe environment to learn how to become a mother, a woman, a sister, a daughter. I couldn't do it on my own, and it's really by the grace of this house and by the grace of God that I am okay today.
Miriam's house is working to keep families together by providing housing, job skills training, parenting help, and a matrix of social services to fit each person's needs. The 15-bedroom house in Culver City, California supports a holistic approach to recovery for women and their children. Together, we can help families break the cycle of addiction and poverty and start a new cycle of hope and prosperity by teaching lifelong skills they can take back with them to their communities, families, and homes.
I remembered how much more helpful it is to be surrounded by women that are going through the same stuff that you're going through and the same issues, and being a single mom and being newly sober, and it's just so much easier when you have people around struggling and doing the same things that you're doing.
I feel safe here, and I guess I have like a little sense of pride. I pay my rent, it's nice. I cook, I clean.
I love how we have the family dinners. We all flock to the kitchen right around 5:55 to see if dinner's ready, because 9 times out of 10 we're all hungry, so we're all looking in the pots, and then I'm always, I have to taste that to make sure it's not poison. So, that's, I don't know, we just have so much fun. We sit down and we talk about our day, what's going on in our lives now, and it feels like a family, like a real close-knit family.
I can honestly say that there's a bond and connection with each person that works here. They're more than generous, they're more than loving, and they're more than concerned and caring about what goes on with us, on a daily basis.
I would love to be able to get a job, and have my own apartment with all of my kids.
I want my own bakery.
I'm working for Claire Foundation.
I'm going to be working in human resources.
I want to be a model.
It's like a salon where it's very creative. I can go into hair, I can go into makeup.
I want to be a nurse.
I want to be a mommy.
Yeah, it's fulfilling to know that people want to hire me, that I'm hireable. You know, I was, the little meth addict who was miserable and had no hope, and here I am, and I'm getting jobs, and I'm going to school, and I'm getting A's and B's.
This is more than I could ever hope for. So I'm like getting everything back, and it's like, it feels really good.
And all I did was pray, and I said, this is where I'm supposed to be. God, please get me there.
Because it's not his fault that I'm an alcoholic, but it is my responsibility to get the help that I need and to make a better life for him.
And I'm thankful for this house because they've got my daughter back in my life.
I love it here, and my daughter loves it here.
I'm going to be the best mother that I could be because I stole his childhood and I refuse to steal his future from him.
And when we wake up, she's like, you're happy because you love me? I'm like, oh, yes, I love you.
This is the face of recovery, of hope. These are the faces of Miriam's house.
If I could make a wish for the future, I would wish that someday that I could have a home like this to give back, to help other women and children.